On the 9th day of Dreemas, my true love gave to me. I don't know what he gave, but welcome back, y'all. It is Dreemas Day 7. I am super excited to be with you guys today. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you've been in my business but you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do that. Give this video a thumbs up, tap that notification bell, and let's get into it. So, you know, it's day 7 of Dreemas. My birthday is in 23 more days. hello. Party. Yes, anyways, chair squeaking, girl happy, we lit. But it is day 7. So today, if you saw in the caption and the thumbnail, you know, it is winter time. And, you know, there are certain fragrance notes that just do something. It just do something in the wintertime. And one of these notes just so happened to be apple. I know I may have mentioned apple in the fall, but I'm gonna re-mention it again. So if I talked about apple in the fall, which I don't think I did, we're talking about it in the winter. Yes, that's what we're doing. So if you want to see a few apple fragrances that I think are absolutely delicious, then keep on watching. First one, I can almost guarantee that nobody has talked about this on YouTube. I know, well, except for me, because I've talked about this fragrance before. But do not sleep on Mary Kay. Do not sleep on, I know it's like the, you know, my grandmother sells Mary Kay and I'm a big supporter of hers. I got a lot of Mary Kay products. But this fragrance right here is a beautiful citrusy woody apple scent that I really like, and this is called Blush Scent by Mary Kay. And you can tell, look at my dent, y'all. It's like very clean. It's just very soft, great for right out of the shower, great to wear to the gym. It's a nice daytime scent, but I just like the red juicy apple in this fragrance. It is so just clean. So let's just hop into the notes. There's quite a bit of notes. So we got castles, we got bergamot, we got bitter orange, ylang-ylang, plum, rose, gardenia, strawberry, some red apple, patchouli, Madagascar vanilla, benzoin, sandalwood, and musk. So for me, I really pick up on the citrusness. I really pick up on the citrus in the opening, but I definitely get that juicy red apple right under it. So like out of all the notes, I can literally smell that. Now you do get a little citrus from the ylang-ylang as well, but there's something about the apple with the rose and the patchouli. It has like a nice little green woody dry down. So if you're looking for like a clean fruity scents, this is it. And I think this is perfect for the winter, especially if you are, you know, just doing stuff around the house and you want to feel cozy but you want to smell fresh. Like I know some girls who watch my channel, y'all not gourmand girls like me, because I think like a lot of the rest of the apple fragrance I'm gonna go over is going to be a little bit more gourmand. I ain't mean to do it like that, but it just like, you know, just happened to be like that. So you know, you get what I give. So this is Blush Scent by Mary Kay. This next apple scent is more of a creamy latonic apple with some rose. And honestly, a lot of these apple fragrances also have rose. So I guess that's a little good situation. So if you like rose, you're gonna like apple, I guess. I could be wrong, but yeah, let's carry on. This is a Scottish Candy Love. This is a cheapie but goodie. A lot of people, let me not lie, I've seen a lot of people with this in their collection. And I used to layer this with a fragrance that I'm going to mention next, but I really like this, and it was like super cheap, like less than $30 if I'm not mistaken. I got it from TJ Maxx, but it's like a creamy, sweet, fruity fragrance, and it has literally 4 notes. It has candy apple, rose, whipped cream, and vanilla. And I smell literally all of the above. I smell the creamy, like it's like a whipped cream with the vanilla, and then you do get the fresh floral with the apple. So I think this can either this can even, so I think this can even be layered with Blush Scent by Mary Kay. Like, it has those same elements. So if you think that Mary Kay's fragrance is a little too citrus for you, maybe layer it with this to give it a little bit more creaminess and, you know, project the apple scent in here. But this is like really good. It doesn't last long, but hey, it's $20, $25. What do you expect? I don't really have too many fragrances by Escada, but this is one that your girl be feeling. Okay, so this next fragrance I have bought because the girls compared it to Escada Candy Love, and I also bought it because like it's my favorite brand in fragrances right now, like hello. But I bought this because the girls had said it smelled like Candy Love. I disagree. This doesn't have any creaminess, any like gourmand text to it. This is like straight up fruit. Like, you do get some vanilla in it, but it's straight up fruit. This is KAYALI's Eating Juicy Apple. Y'all remember it back in like June or July, I finished the bottle. I'm still holding on to the bottle because I do need to repurchase this. I just haven't yet. Mind your business. I don't think I needed it, but now I do because I feel like this is also, like, I know that the girls were saying it was more of a summery fragrance. However, when Mona released this, it was around this time of year. So she wouldn't have released it this time of year if it wasn't meant to be worn this time of year. This literally reminds me of like an apple pie without the gourmandness. It's just fruity, it's juicy, it's sexy. Has some rose, some lychee. Let me read the rest of the notes for you guys. Oh, my iPad now locked up. 1 second. All right, so the notes, you get a little red apple, some lychee, black currant, pink grapefruit, wild berries, raspberry bloom, jasmine, rose, musk, sugar, vanilla, moss, and amber. So it's like it literally smells like a juicy apple burst of fruit, like a fruit salad. A fruit salad. Not even, forget the apple pie. I lied. It smells like a fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Fruit salads. Yummy. See, if you were born before like 2008, you too young. You too young. Like, the Wiggles was the thing back in the day. But yeah, this is nice. All right, this next fragrance is also from the house of KAYALI. This is a different type of apple. And not a lot of people, especially like maybe Americans, I think this is a true Middle Eastern. Her whole brand is technically Middle Eastern, but I think this is more about Middle Eastern type of situation. The girls who don't really like the ooze and the, you know, heavy Middle Eastern notes may not be the biggest fan of this, but there is something about this fragrance that just screams sexy and grown. This literally just takes me to a different level. Now, this is KAYALI's Elixir 11. Now, what this literally reminds me of, and I mentioned this when I did my KAYALI review of all of the fragrances that I had at the time, this literally smells like what Snow White would have worn. If Snow White had bit into that apple and it just like injected into her body before, you know, it laid her out, she wore this. You cannot tell me this doesn't smell like something that Snow White would have worn. And if you want to see me do like a little Disney princess, like what did this Disney if you want to see a Disney princess video, like what fragrances they wore, let me know, because I think that would be fun. But if this gonna get in the video again, this is Snow White. This is Snow White's perfume. But this is like a green rose fragrance, but it has the juicy red apples in the opening. And surprised I have a lot of red apple. I thought most of my fragrances were green apple, but a lot of them are actually red apple. I think more of them are red apple than green. I don't know. But this right here, let me tell y'all something. If you want to feel like that girl, you need to get this fragrance. Do you hear me? Okay, so the notes read, come on, you get red apple, rose petals, May rose, jasmine, sunblock, patchouli, amber, and vanilla. So it's just like very green. It's very woodsy. I just imagine, like, if I close my eyes and I was to smell this, it's like I'm in an enchanted forest like Snow White was. And I found an apple tree and I bit into it. And yeah, like literally. That's the best way I can describe it. The whole Snow White movie in a bottle. Mona, this smells like Snow White. So if you like watch this video and you decide to upload it, if you needed a fragrance for the Disney character, it was this one. But this is Elixir 11 by KAYALI. Now we're getting into the green apples. The rest of these, if I'm not mistaken, are green apples. So we're gonna start off with Dylan Blue Parfum by Versace. This is literally maybe the only Versace fragrance for the women that I like. I tried the other ones, but they didn't do it. This right here, if you need a everyday scent, I wouldn't call this a signature scent, but I do think this works for like everyday situations. This is it. This is it. This is a beautiful, clean, green fragrance. Let me see the notes or the, yeah, it's like fruity, it's green, has a little bit of floralness to it. I think there's like some peachy notes. So it's a very beautiful fragrance. And I have not worn this in a while and I need to pick this back up. So maybe like while I'm working, see, you know, your girl need to be working out. My birthday coming up, Christmas is coming up, and I look like a billy goat. Maybe I need to, if I wear this will motivate me to go to the gym. So the notes read, you get Granny Smith apple, blackcurrant, some clover, forget me not. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Some shisho, peach, rose hip, rose, jasmine, musk, woods, patchouli, and some other notes that I don't know how to pronounce. But baby, this is very clean, very beautiful, just bright, refreshing. It's nice. So you know, if I'm looking for, I'll do that in a second. I'm gonna wait. But yeah, if you've never tried this, I like this better even than Dylan Turquoise. This right here is just sexy in the cleanest of way. I love it. I gotta throw a cheapie but goodie green apple in here as well. This is Love Apple by Al Rehab. This is literally like $6. They have it in an oil too, but I don't like the roller balls, so I got the perfume instead. So this literally smells like the apple pie. This literally smells like an apple pie, y'all. Like, so delicious. So it has like the fruity vanilla, the cinnamon. I think there's some great, I may be getting them confused, but it's just some good. It's like fresh, it's warm and spicy. It's real sexy. So let's hop into these notes. So you get green apple, vanilla, musk, and cinnamon. This all. Like, they didn't do too much. And you know, I love a fragrance that it's not complex, but it's complex and it lasts long. For this to be $6, it lasts for hours and hours and hours and hours. And that's one thing. Do not sleep on these Middle Eastern fragrances. Do not sleep on these Arabian fragrances. You're gonna get more than your money's worth when it comes to these. They last. I don't know what it is, the currency exchange or what, but you can't tell me that this fragrance, I put this on, and if I literally only wear this, I get compliments. Like, even if I put on a non-scented, which is rare, I always layer my body care products. If I were to put on a non-scented lotion and spray this, the girls are going to smell me. Yeah, the mans is going to smell me. You hear me? This is delicious for $6. So if I ain't never recommended a budget-friendly fragrance, it was this one. Love Apple by Al Rehab. Speaking of apple pie, I already got to give it to y'all. I already got to give it to you. Angel Share. And you know, the crazy thing is, there's not a single apple note in this fragrance. Not a single one. But you cannot tell me it doesn't smell like a boozy apple pie. Like, literally smells like a boozy apple pie. They made the apple pie, but they put Hennessy in. Killian Hennessy put some Hennessy in this. Get him, mate, and it's so good. So this is so woody, it's warm and spicy, it's sweet, it's cinnamony, it's so good. It's got some amber in here, but let's hop into these notes real quick if it acts right. So there is some cognac, cinnamon, tonka bean, oak, praline, vanilla, and sandalwood. Are you talking about a snack? Y'all. It's like the cognac for me. It's the cognac. When you first spray it in the air or you smelling it out of the bottle, the cognac, baby. It's the cognac for me. Don't get drunk off this fragrance now. Don't you do that. But the cognac. Yep. And then when it dries down, it's really pretty. Like the vanilla, the tonka bean, the praline. That it has like a hint of creaminess from the praline. But I think this is the perfect, like even you can Christmas. Wear this on Christmas, y'all. If you own this, wear this for Christmas. I might tell your man to wear this because this is unisex. You and your man can smell good together. His and hers, his and hers. This is for everybody. You cannot go wrong with this fragrance. Do you hear me? I'm in love. It's just so warm, so cozy, so decadent, gourmand. This is a snack. So the first 4 that I talked about were more fruits. The last 4 that I mentioned and am going to mention, I think there's one more after this, or more gourmand in my personal opinion. I think that's the way that it worked. So red apple is sweeter, it's fruitier. Green apple is like more gourmand. It just turned out that way. Interesting. But yeah, this is Angel Share by Killian. Now this is the most expensive one, but it was worth every penny. Last but not least, we have one of my favorite fragrances. If you want to smell like a caramel apple that you eat during the holidays with the nuts and the stuff, then Casablanca by Swiss Arabian, baby. Delicious. This is a beautiful caramelly green apple situation combination, and when I tell you, it's very heavy on the caramel. When I tell you, you ain't even gotta spray. You know, spray this like 1 or 2 times and you good. You ain't gotta spray no more than 1 or 2 times, and it's gonna last you all day. So this fruity caramel, it's woody, it's sweet, it's ambery, it's musky. Let's pull up the notes iPad. What you doing today? You like doing the most and not doing what I need you to do. Scroll down. I hate this iPad, y'all. So it has apple, grapes, white woods, patchouli, iris, caramel, amber, suede, balsam, Peru balsam, and musk. So of course in the opening, the caramel overtakes the entire fragrance. It overpowers every other note in this fragrance. So outside of the caramel, I'm not even gonna lie, I kind of smell the grapes a little bit more than I smell the apple. I can't explain it, but it's like, you know what grapes smell like. You know what they taste like. I'm literally smelling what I taste, if that makes sense. So it has the caramel and the apple, but I do pick up on the grapes, and it's very woody. And then there's like a dark undertone, which I'm going to assume is from the suede and the Peru balsam. But baby, the dry down, the caramel vanilla balsam situation, y'all. And this is only like less than $100. Like, because sometimes it be expensive and sometimes it's not. When I bought it, it was $35, so it wasn't expensive that particular day. But you can get this on Amazon. You can get this on Joma Shop. Like, get your hands on this. It's dirt cheap, and it will last for hours and hours and hours and hours. So yeah, y'all, that was 8 fragrances that are like actual true apple scents. I do have other fragrances that have the apple note, but I wanted to stick to them for the Christmas. Make sure, y'all, you can wear any of these on Christmas, any of them. Okay, it's December, y'all. Do what you want to do. But that was the end of the video. I love you guys so much. Come back tomorrow for day 9. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.